Everything happens for a reason. We're also preoccupied with finding what we want, whether it be a house, a partner, a job, a friendship, a car. We're so preoccupied with what we think will make us complete that we superimpose traits or qualities of these desired things onto that which is in front of us at the time, rather than taking that thing currently in front of us for what it truly is. So we fantasize, we dream, we imagine the possibilities, the potential of this thing that we have, and we romanticize the concept of a reality in which these things become all that we have dreamed they can be. Some of us hope, some of us pray, some of us commit ourselves to the path that we think will get us there, in possession of that dream, fervently working to bring it into the waking world. And that's beautiful, it's inspiring, but living through life, committing yourself to a goal, trying your best and failing is sometimes just the way that the cookie's gonna crumble. Sometimes we beat ourselves up saying that we could have tried harder, and you know what, maybe we could have. But what about those times that we did everything in our power and it didn't matter? What about every time that we tried and we failed because we didn't get that thing that we went after? I subscribe to the belief that this failure is exactly what was best for us. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened. Let me explain what I mean here, okay? When we fantasize, or when we go so far as to superimpose traits or qualities of the things we desire onto that which is in front of us, rather than taking the time to recognize the thing in front of us for what it truly is, we're fighting against the truth that's in our path. We're fighting against the divine lesson. We're only ever going to succeed in making our transition to the next stage of mental and emotional evolution more difficult. That's all we're going to do. In a very logical way of thinking, this process of fantasizing can be very detrimental to our growth process. It can be bad for us because the thing currently in front of us, which is typically not going to turn out to be our fondest desire, this thing happens across our path for a reason. It came to us imperfect for a reason. In its true, flawed essence, this thing was designed to teach us something that will bring us closer to the truth of who we are and closer to what we're here for. It wouldn't be able to do that if it was perfect. And if you want to get really deep, the less evolved, flawed version of ourselves wouldn't be worthy of receiving that perfection anyways, because we haven't learned the universal lessons that are placed in our path to get us to where we're deserving of such perfection, as evidenced by the fact that we are struggling through whatever it is that's making us struggle right now, which is again meant to elevate us to that next level. I'm not saying we don't deserve love, because everyone deserves love. I'm saying that without the tribulations, we could never grow into a person that deserved that golden era of life that is coming for those of us that trudge on through the difficulties in our path, so long as we don't lose ourselves in the illusion of fantasy that we often choose to overlay on top of that imperfect thing that we have in front of us. Everything happens for a reason, but even more than that, everything is an opportunity to elevate your consciousness to something more elaborate, more wise, more godlike. We can never understand all of that from a purely human standpoint, so we've got to look at it under a microscope. We've got to sit with it. We've got to intelligently dissect these things, these people, these emotions in our life. And we've got to start seeing them for what they are, what they truly represent in this moment, in our lives. That's how we grow better as individuals. And that's how we get out of our own way.